So today I want to talk about just I don't know, a few things and see where it leads. I'm not used to this medium of vlogging. This is only my third vlog, and uh, I'm not used to talking to people a whole lot in person, much less broadcasting myself over the internet. And so it's uncomfortable for me a little bit, and I got to get used to it uh, because I'm a long ways away from home, and trying to stay in touch and use a new form of communication. Um, I think this is really very powerful if used correctly, and well, it's powerful even if used incorrectly. It says things that I can't say in person to to some people, but yet it conveys a stronger message than a blog. Um, Being able to see someone in person and hear their words and see their mannerisms and the way they express themselves, how sincere or how insincere or whatever it may be. Um, but just looking at myself on a screen and knowing it's going out to everybody that knows me is pretty weird for me to do, make me self-conscious, so I got to get over that and move beyond um, my self-consciousness and just get down to the things that really matter. And I think definitely the things that matter about me aren't so much my looks or um, the things that I have or don't have, but they're my thoughts and feelings and my expression and the things that I've been through and uh, the things that I care deeply about. Um, Perhaps different, or probably different than most people. So, uh, hmm, I'm in Ketchikan, and this is the upstairs apartment, or condo, half the condo. Um, and so this over my shoulder is a very nice view. Let's check it out for a second. I can't help it. I look at it and I'm amazed. Um, so don't think that you're the only one that looks at it. It's like, holy shit, yeah, I'm amazed too. Every day I look at it and I'm like, wow. I had a snow um, night before last, and it stuck around. So here's the view. But there's big panoramic windows, give you a good view of the mountains, of the water, uh, float plane dock down there. Let's see, yeah, and it's just really, really beautiful. So, and so I'm staying here for a little while and just see what happens. Um, but what I was I had in mind starting like a series of vlogs, talking about like just how I got here and what I'm thinking. And um, well, I'm a religious studies and philosophy major, so um, I've spent my life researching spirituality and like mysticism and magical practices of the world, and learning languages, and from a different perspective, not just language as a verbal means of communication, but also a spiritual means of communication, um, and that is the symbols and how they came to be what they are, and the meaning that they're meant to convey in their original form, not just what people might think um, a language does, like it's just a combination of phonetic um, sounds that came to mean certain things in imitation of the natural world, which is often the case. Say like a word for a a bird or uh, an animal or something would be the sound that they make in the woods, um, and that's often the case with a native language, in its original form, and then it starts to take on different sounds, or uh, yeah, take on different sounds and different meanings as the culture changes. But in the original, it was mimicking of the sound that was made um, by the animal or creature or whatever. Um, well, that's just the phonetic example, but there's also a symbolic. Um, like each language in its written form was made by the priestly caste of a of a city, or well, of a culture, really. And until you had a priestly caste to construct the symbolism of the language, um, it was all just spoken. Um, so once it got to be written down, it takes on different meanings because they have their own theology at that point. They have their own belief system that's unique to that culture. And um, and so the way things are written down actually conveys more than just the phonetic value, but a symbolic value as well. And sometimes that symbolic value also has mathematical value, such as the case with Hebrew, where there's no numbers separate from the letters. Letters are numbers, and that's where you get like the Bible code and stuff like that. Angels' names have a number value, and get into gematria, which is the Greek word referring to the number value of a name sharing something in common with another name by the same number value. Like you can come up with different letters that combine to make the same total, to make the same um, number value, and that's gematria. Um, and so that's the case with Hebrew, and so you have all these codes um, and symbolism, and all the numbers can be broken down and used in the framework of the tree of life. Um, it's Chaim. But anyway, so I mean, to get down to the all this detail, it's hard to do in just talking to someone, but and that's why I've done it in blogs. But blogs, they often aren't powerful. They don't make the connection with the person like I would like to do. And so I don't know, those details will have to be, I don't know how I'm going to express them, um, but maybe I can give a more human side to the things that I've learned and my perspective and where I'm coming from, instead of just someone looking at my a blog of mine and saying, well, um, that's all interesting and fine, but I don't believe that, or I don't think that, and you don't have a face to me. You don't have you're not like, it's just words on a page. Um, and, it doesn't reach, it doesn't have the value of a video. Like, you're looking at me, I'm expressing to you something that I've learned over many, many years and worked with, but that isn't conveyed um, as well as I would like. It's not like talking to someone in person um, and seeing who they are and what's going on with them, and adding a human element to it. So I was thinking that I would start like a vlog series talking about just, I don't know, the things that matter to me, and the things that and I feel like I have to offer to others. And so I guess this is just a trial, or a first attempt at getting down to those things, and it may take me a whole bunch of runs to get down to what really matters to me, and kind of where I'm coming from, what I'm doing, and I feel like I have something to offer, or I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be vlogging. Um, I'd stick to myself, and I wouldn't say anything, because that's how I normally am. Unless I know that someone's open to me communicating with them openly and honestly, then I just keep to myself, and I don't talk. You if I feel like I'm just talking to your ego, then I feel like every conversation is an argument, and it's an argument um, that the ego is involved in. There's not real sharing going on. It's just my ideas against your ideas, and my self-esteem against yours, and not much headway is made. And so I try to avoid that. I don't want to communicate on a superficial level. I want to talk directly to someone's soul, if possible, and it's possible. Um, but anyway, I'm running up against the 15-minute time limit. I'm going to have to continue it with the next vlog. Um, so, so let me continue it with another one. All right. So.